Knowledge and skills are like pure gold, a currency you can transform into something far more valuable than anything you can imagine. Time that is not spent learning, time that is not invested in growth, will eventually come back to confront you. And the fall, when it arrives, can be painful. Because life can be difficult. Life can feel like a wilderness, a season where you're walking, but you're not sure where you're going. No one hands you a divine map. No one steps in on graduation day and says, "This is who you are. This is your calling. Walk this way." You must discover the path yourself. And sometimes that journey will take you through years of wondering. Maybe you're like many of us. You know deep down what you're called to do, but you cannot yet shape it, cannot yet name it. So you try things that don't fit. You take jobs that don't align. You chase ideas that don't stay alive long enough to blossom. And little by little, discouragement creeps in. You start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, you are lost. But hear me today. Even when you are wondering, you are gathering something. You are collecting the raw material of your destiny. Every deadline you wrestled with, every failed attempt, every story you tried to create, every project that collapsed was building something inside you. Brick by brick, failure by failure, lesson by lesson, you were developing skill. You were preparing for an appointed moment you could not yet see. And when that moment came, everything you once thought was wasted suddenly became useful. Because when you take your calling seriously, you rewire your mind. The human brain is extraordinary. Your thoughts reshape your biology. Your discipline reshapes your destiny. Your focus builds internal architecture that makes greatness possible. Every skill you learn changes the physical structure of your brain. You are molding yourself into the person who can carry the weight of your future. And then one day, a door opens, an opportunity appears, a business idea shows up, a divine connection arrives. People think it's sudden, but it's not sudden. It's the harvest of years you planted in silence. Because when you have skills, real skills, the world opens for you. But when you have no skills, life is a maze of confusion. You go here, then there. You follow one distraction, then the next. You repeat cycles. You go in circles. But when skill enters your life, clarity enters your life, direction enters your life, confidence enters your life. Because confidence is not just a feeling. Confidence is an action. Confidence is a posture. Confidence is a decision. When you walk boldly, speak boldly, act boldly, your psychology begins to shift. Your mind follows the direction of your actions. You can call out confidence out of your own past. Recall the moment you won. Recall the moment you rose. Recall the moment you proved to yourself that greatness lives in you. If there is one law for those who feel powerless, one truth for those who feel lost, it is this: move with boldness. If you begin timid, you will finish defeated. But when you step in boldly, with conviction, with presence, with energy, the world responds to you differently. Boldness attracts opportunity. Boldness gathers admiration. Boldness multiplies momentum. The world is full of people who hesitate, people who overthink, people who wait for perfect conditions. But people honor the one who dares to begin. Even if the idea is strange, even if the timing is uncertain, boldness creates movement, and movement creates miracles. And to the young men who feel lost today, hear this: you must be comfortable with who you are, with your strength, with your ambition, with your masculine energy. Not the toxic forms people fear, but the disciplined, honorable, purpose-driven masculinity that builds nations, families, and legacies. Your drive is not a curse. Your ambition is not a flaw. Your fire is not a problem to be ashamed of. It is fuel. It is power. It is raw potential waiting for direction. Your strength must be channeled, focused, directed, not used to harm, belittle, or dominate, but to build, create, and protect. Self-control is strength. Discipline is strength. Kindness is strength. Respect is strength. These are not weaknesses. These are the markings of a mature man. Your aggression, your hunger, your competitive edge, pour it into your purpose. Pour it into your craft. Pour it into becoming excellent. This is alchemy. Not turning something bad into something good, but taking something raw and turning it into something glorious. That desire for mastery, for achievement, for impact is the spark the world needs from you. So hear this final word. Your skills are your freedom. Your discipline is your foundation. Your boldness is your advantage. Walk boldly, build wisely, grow relentlessly, because the world is waiting for the version of you that finally realizes you were never lost. You were in training.